Cool, bro. Let them know they messing up. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? It's aka Mal, and I'm here with.
Speak up, Tim Black. We can't be doing this every day with you, first. Hold on, what's your name? Yeah, you already know my name is Kill, but you can call me Kill. You know what I'm saying?
Now we doing well. It's a wonderful day, man. How y'all doing, man? I'm feeling great.
Hey, today was a nice day. You know, it started off raining. Hey, it's hot though. I do hate it when it rains and then it's hot out.
Yesterday was like 95, 94 degrees. Chill day. Another podcast for y'all. You know, I'm saying consistent, man.
Hey, by the way, this is also going up on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, we can go there.
Also, we're gonna have episodes in there. Like one day we're gonna do unboxing, lesson one unboxing. One day we're gonna have graphic design, having to teach you how to do it. We're gonna have a lot of stuff on YouTube. So don't just string it.
Go follow our YouTube channel, man. Go to our YouTube channel, man. Yeah, that's good. We're back. Sorry for that. Inconvenience. Technically, you know what I'm saying. But look, today, as I said, today we're talking about reparations and crime. Basically, what that means is hate crimes or any type of crimes towards black teens, right? Firstly, before I get into this article that I put down with my partner, I also like to talk about not only hate crimes, but just crimes in general with black teens, including especially drugs. I feel like drugs are like, I don't know how to say it, like hurting our teens. And our teens are going over and beyond with using drugs and stuff like that. And I feel like it's horrible. Well, I'm not saying
to elaborate on that.
Yeah.
Drugs is also a coping mechanism.
Yes.
Nowadays. In order for us to stop drug use, we have to better the environment, better the environment the teens are in, which is why we wrote this article. So we can address that, the fact that the neighborhoods and opportunities and all these things are driving the youth into a dark path. It's literally because of the environment. If the environment was better, maybe people wouldn't have such lazy mindsets. Be like not caring about how they feel. Basically that. But continue, sir.
Yes. And another major drug use that a lot of things are using is nicotine. I feel like nicotine is horrible. First off, it can cause diseases that are not cool. It can do things.
Cause cancer, lungs.
It can do things to your heart, your lungs, it can cause cancer, like a lot of horrible things. But yeah, it's just horrible. And I feel like you shouldn't. We're not saying that you should stop doing drugs, but we're saying that like you stop doing it all the time. Like
right. Also, don't use it to destroy. At the point where you destroy yourself.
Exactly.
Like
you should know when the right time to use it.
Know that recognize when something is destroying you rather than helping you through something. Yeah, we all got that family member. We all know somebody that's
using it for anxiety,
and
stuff like that. And that's cool, but like you shouldn't use it more like to this point where, cause like nine times we all have good days. You shouldn't do drugs when you get there and rush like really. So like,
not even that, you shouldn't use drugs at all.
Yeah, you shouldn't use drugs at all. You know, some of us do just because we feel like it's a coping mechanism.
So a way for us to better the environment, we have to rely less on the government because we all know they don't want us here. So it's very obvious. The police brutality, the police brutality, the less opportunities, the fact that we are all in this specific area where it's lower and they low fund on schools, low fund on all these different things. They made it clear that they do not want us here. So the black or whoever, if you have a large organization and you care about black teens or teams in general that's in a rural location to help us out, just so we don't have to rely on government, help. Y'all can help. Basically, organizations like Crushers Club. There's probably other ones. We're the only club that's youth driven, by the way. We're the only club that's youth driven.
Literally, especially
in Englewood.
Yeah.
So
It's South Englewood.
South Englewood.
South Englewood.
Specifically South Englewood.
Oh, yeah.
So
hey, look, Englewood period, man. We're basically the
Hey.
only club that's youth driven.
but I'm saying, so we have to help each other out. Okay? It ain't an airman for something. That's how we got here in the first place.
Let's talk about the Chicago Times and the hate crimes, so we're saying, right? So, the academic violence group also pay reparations in a way that invests in our future, the youth. With roughly 250,000 African American high school seniors in Chicago, this comes to about $1.75 billion annually. When compared to the estimate of 2021 gun violence costing Chicago $8 billion for medical, property, and lost wages, according to the CTJ Council on Criminal Justice, it makes sense financially, right? So, as everyone is aware, violent crime is being committed by younger and younger children and youth every day.
Because they grew up around that type of stuff.
Right. And this is not, and by the way, just as regards, right? Youth aren't just doing this because they want to. Sometimes it could be like a situation that's like you were raised up in that type of community and you already had family that did that, so you want to follow them. It's not
Not even
just
want to.
some people can get forced into
You think
that.
that's the only way?
Right.
Yeah.
I promise you, I know a couple of y'all gangbangers. Y'all can get up out of it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can get out of it. Y'all just don't choose to. And I feel like if y'all have that mindset, right? You don't have to be afraid, dude. Like you don't just get out of it. You can become a better person.
But it's easier said.
But
Exactly.
some people they want to, but they don't want. A lot of people just think differently about it.
Okay, but that doesn't matter. See, a lot of people nowadays, a lot of teens nowadays, especially in high school, teens think that popularity, this little popular act that's going on is like such a big thing. Bro, you don't gotta be popular to like stand up for yourself and stand up for your beliefs. You really don't. Excuse my language. That's popularity, okay? Popularity is nothing important in your life.
Well,
Nothing
Because at the end of the day, you have rich people who are known all over the world, but they're still miserable. So that's not even. Also, you have your favorite rappers that still feel miserable, but claim that, oh my God, y'all completely. They know they still feel miserable. Popularity is literally nothing. It means nothing.
Money is not money. I can get $1 million today and still feel the same and still have depression, anxiety, and all that.
Don't give me something.
Yeah, but like money, right? Come on now. Money is not. I know a lot of people say money is the root of all happiness. It's not. It's not.
I know we going with this stuff,
I
but
said money to
look, money. Let me sum it up.
Money say money to make money.
Money is.
It is.
Money is. It was created to be a necessity, but it's really not a necessity for success or happiness. So you have people that's homeless that's more happy than the richest man in the world.
Exactly.
So
Hey, look, that's real stuff. That's real stuff. You know what I'm saying?
but continue, young man.
Right. Come on, let's you.
It's my turn.
Yeah, Chicago could be there.
Okay. Oh, Chicago could be the example for the nation to truly repair and heal effects from ongoing systematic racism in which people of color and poverty deliberately create some healing. Oh, I need to up the price. My bad, y'all. And create healing for the injustice of slavery, redlining, and violence and hatred that they have endured for generations. And although this is just one piece of the solution, it could be very impactful. It could be a very impactful piece. We created the breeding ground for our young black people and community games and turned it into fun. War zones were created, and no one seemed too outraged other than those affected and political leaders who represented these areas until it started to spill over to more efficient areas of the city. Affluent areas of the city, my bad. We need to fix this and put financial reparation in the hands of our future and our youth. How should we pay for it today? To continue to be profitable. All major corporations need to be viewed as favorable, and these racially charged times we live in.
Dude, stop it into the phone. What's up?
I literally cannot see. So like, it's either I look up here and not be able to read this, or I look right here and not be able to read it. I cannot see at all. So, hey, my bad, y'all. Hey, I can't. This is a way for them to be a major player in this solution. If 5 to 15% profits were designed for the Chicago reparations project. I'm speaking clearly right now, sir. I believe it to be a funded and limited dependence on government dollars. I also, like I said earlier, what I was saying basically right now. We also propose that they all commit to mentoring employees. Agree to either intern or hire several young black males in distressed communities with membership included. Perhaps they are already doing that.
So, summing up this second paper. Or you want to do it?
So what?
Or we're gonna sum it up.
Okay, you go ahead.
You can't do it.
No, go ahead. Read the whole, sir.
Basically what we're saying is, a lot of the government, first off, government hates us. As a kid said, they don't like us. Most of these politics on us dead, to be honest. They don't care.
So also, we're not even full human to the Constitution. So.
Right.
It's still like a sort of human.
We're 3/5 of it. I don't even get, to be honest. I don't even
Which is crazy. I didn't even know that until I looked it up one day.
And to be honest, being a one thing of women doesn't even make sense. They came to our country at first, centuries ago, came to our country and took us from where we were originally. But I mean, you know, it's America, so I'm used to it. But summing up this paragraph, what we're saying is we're basically saying some of the government pushed us doing stuff because they want to prepare. I could probably go get a job in the white community right now, and like hours after I try to go apply for that job, I can get it denied. Just because of my color. That's how racist, and that's how bugged the government is in these white communities. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair. It's really not, especially the people especially the black people who are trying to make a change and not just sitting on their ass and just doing nothing. If that makes sense.
Yeah, we have to abide by rules, and since we're creatures of habits, Huh? So, are you cursing back there, sir?
Can't me.
Oh. Your phone took off, so you might as well just read the whole rest of the page. Because I'm tired of having you open this. Just go ahead.
Yeah, so continuing on, there's also R3, federal public relief funds, and I am sure many of people so. Not everyone will be happy or agree with representation, but we must focus on the solutions of repealing and hope, and as a component to fighting crime and games to prepare on our youth. Our high-risk teams need a reason to avoid gaming and youth crime. There has to be a because in the I'm sorry, sound funny, sir?
Just continue. Just continue.
There has to be a payoff, bitch. Because there has to be a payoff because in the darkness of their lives for so many, crime is the only payoff they see. We feel we must try to make reparations quickly and with little risk. Sorry, I'm gonna get the word wrong. Bureaucratic. I hope I said that right. Bureaucratic barriers for optimal input. We offer our viewpoint freely with no strings and with no agenda. We hope you will consider our thought. We have so many. We also have a theory on mid-sized business development with an employee-owned model of profit sharing to lift our depressed community out of poverty, the root of crime. If you have any interest in this, please feel to reach out. Either me or Kill at salesweek.com
Or you can just say depression. We can bring out the
we don't have to do that.
I'm just Saturday.
Are you serious?
Sally Hazelgrove 7 at gmail.com.
That's Hazelgrove 7.
That's Hazelgrove. Well, now that we talking about reparations, let's get into like some more chill, non-political, political fun.
Talk about some sports or something.
Basically,
Man,
let's
I'm never.
move on from the boring and depressing stuff.
And let's go back to the children.
I'm disappointed in the Cubs. Right. I went to Atlanta for a school trip.
Horrible.
We went to go root for the Cubs, right?
Gosh.
We lost 5-1.
Oh.
I'm sitting here trying to represent,
To be honest,
midway through the game.
after
Hold on, I'm not even done. Dude, midway through the game, 2-1. I'm like, okay, just one home run, tied,
ain't won one ever since, bro. Like, the Cubs just garbage.
After the World Series in 2016.
2016, bro.
Last time they won the
Lost
World
like
Series. We walked in there, ready, root for the Cubs.
Happy.
Some people's already switching to the other team.
So they had the other team's
Merch on.
merch.
They didn't.
That's crazy.
They didn't have the other team merch on, but they was already. Oh yeah, we in the wrong area.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's wild.
Oh, you're speaking of
Twist on you,
right.
man.
Speaking of merch, do we got a merch shop?
Yo,
Right. Plug out.
Hey, yeah.
You know,
Come on, slide over.
Hey, look at the color scheme. Can they see your cooler?
Oh yeah, that's my sex.
Yup. And then look at the back. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, the back of Rob's part, man. The back of Rob's part.
Hey,
Hey, shout out to Esco, man, for making them merch.
Hey.
Making them merchandise, man. Shout out to them, man.
oh, coming soon.
Hey, coming soon. Yeah, coming soon.
They can order on the Instagram page.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah,
order
yeah.
on the Instagram.
They doing on the Instagram page, you know.
At
We'll link our Instagram page to Twitch, to YouTube, so y'all can go over there.
But if you want it now, it's at Official Pressure Club.
Instagram.com.
Instagram.com.
Merch is
I know it's Instagram.com/.
Or you can talk about a Pressure Club. We don't bite. You know what I'm saying?
We don't bite.
More for the women. Sally don't bite. Sometimes she don't bite, but you know what I'm saying. Hey, if you want some nice merch, come on by. More for the women, we got. I ain't gonna lie.
Fortnite plus.
Fortnite is disgusting.
Whenever you be playing, because I know it's no build mode, but it's just build mode. This dude is probably the dude that's probably cranking 90s.
Right, he probably.
It was like Apple Towers in like 25 of a second.
And it's like my question for Fortnite is, right? How do y'all bring back to the towers, but then again at the same time try to rebuild it and not bring back the old stuff?
I ain't gonna lie, I feel
Like,
like they should just press percent.
right. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, like, first off, the clock tower, best bottom to the tower. Sorry. Best
What was you gonna say, sir?
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
First off,
I'm talking about Warzone.
Oh yeah, he's stuck on Warzone.
Cause I'm ready to play this morning. I'm out here getting smoked. What you do?
Oh, that's just because you're trash at the game. But anyway,
Glad.
y'all, I don't know why y'all did,
Bro, my KD 2.85.
He's trash at the game. So why? So yeah, why did y'all nerf the guns? Because like those guns were actually decent, and people were having fun with those guns. Y'all just nerf.
I think that the other people on the flip side was freaking
Kept on reporting.
kept on reporting.
Yeah,
like,
but
like,
that's probably how the pump. That's probably how the pump
Speaking
game.
of
Sugar.
Speaking
the
of
only
virtual
reason I don't like it is I keep getting killed.
you're trash.
That's just because you're.
Oh, speaking of virtual, something like I was playing right the other day, and they banned my account because they thought I was hacky.
You probably was.
I wasn't.
What?
How you? Do I look like an anchor?
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
Yeah.
No, so,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I do not look like an anchor. I
Y'all,
don't.
y'all see this man?
I mean,
Oh wait, no, he's garbage.
right, I'm gonna say.
You're garbage at Fortnite.
Ooh, okay, look.
Yeah.
that-
No, because tell me why. It was 5v2, right? This man did absolutely nothing at all.
Whatever.
He's not getting out one kill.
Whatever you talking.
Hey, he tries at everything. If you go on my stream,
Not
watch,
Not
watch combat series.
Not serious. Not
No, he was scared.
Completely
He was scared. He was scared to fight everybody more coming. He claimed that he deleted the game.
Right.
He,
What are you even talking about?
Bro, every day I beat his bro. You lucky. Every day I beat his behind in Mortal Kombat.
Not true.
He want the next day I said run it back. He said, oh, I'll delete the day.
Look, now, XX, man, go on my stream, right?
Go on my stream also.
Look on the stream
The
that
thing
has
about him-
34 views and see how
The
bad
thing about
y'all
him-
moving.
He likes to spam, and then after he
Not
spams,
true.
yeah, I'll take an L. Like you win however you win. But he talks stuff as if he wasn't spamming, bro.
Bro, you're
That's the problem.
just because you're bad at the game, bro, don't
Dude be like, I'm
we
like,
going back today.
I'm
We
like,
going back today.
okay, after you download the game, right? Look, he won. I was like, yo, you won, you got it, bro. Then he was like, yeah, you're trash at game. I'm the best Mortal Kombat.
Both y'all trash.
Okay, not you. Alright, come on. Hey,
Bro,
come on,
I
we can't be
could
doing
beat
this.
y'all with RoboCop.
Get him out the game. Hey, yo, you know, bro. Hey, look,
I
bro.
could be both of y'all.
Bro, RoboCop. Hey, you know who you can use? You know who we can use against RoboCop?
Literally
What?
any fucking play.
Anybody. We can use them all.
But guess what though? Guess
We
what
can
though?
use. We can use.
Guess what though? Guess what
Katana, the
though?
worst player in Mortal Kombat, and she was still. She was worse. Yes. Katana.
Dude, all dirty.
Katana.
Hopefully how y'all doing this interview thing with this cat ass nigga hosting. So,
Right, bro.
you can say Katana was the worst.
Right. What? Name somebody who Name somebody who Katana better than. GG. Alright.
Okay.
Alright. Next question, right? What is that who's person My Hero Academia?
Yo,
All for
so
one.
look, time out real quick. We got a guess.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
What's his,
My name is David Williams.
Oh, hello,
Where
sir.
I'm from.
He has to shake up everybody. He has to,
Right, David.
and I don't mean to be like, who are you? Where you? Okay, no problem.
How you doing though, sir? How you doing?
How you doing, David?
Well, the segment that we had before all this, we talked about reparations, right times, and stuff like that.
Okay, all right, yeah. I'm looking for new bodies, new minds who are interested in getting into the field. Once you learn this skill, starting out with clean outs, gut outs, and then moving into putting property back together, whether it be HVAC, electrical, plumbing, tile work, laminate flooring. Those are skills that you can actually get a master's in as far as majoring that trade. Starting in as an apprenticeship, you can actually make $50,000 a year just starting as an apprenticeship, getting into the trade unions. So the goal here is just kind of getting people involved and getting their hands dirty, seeing how it feels to actually get out there and see what they are interested in. Some people are interested in electrical, plumbing, framing, painting, and sometimes it's just kind of good to see what you have to do. I'm just so excited to have a chance to talk with a lot of the youth, see what they're involved in, what they're interested in. A lot of times we have to get these youth to kind of want to take back their community.
Well, that's nice to hear. Like I said earlier when we talked about it, more organizations like this. That's because we want to knock out the lazy mentality, the depend on others, and depend on the drugs, depend on the bad habits. We want to knock that out of the system. So we need organizations like this, more in the neighborhoods. You don't even have to just be in a rural neighborhood. Just in general for the youth, because we are the future, like they say. We need to have better habits, better mindset, and better lifestyles, so we can have the earth in a better position and not in this bad position it's in now.
And also, sir, first off, appreciate you being up and like this. But we would like to know, can you let us know your thoughts on reparations for youth crime for like 18?
Wow, my thought on that is a lot of the things that I guess I'm finding out, and I had a chance to talk with the kids yesterday about crime and youth crime, and a lot of times they're finding things to get involved in, and because they have nothing to look back on or no guidance, they think that either to fear or maybe it's a fun thing that they see, or the intimidation, or just the power that gives them as a child. It's so hard to reach them because a lot of times these kids are kind of raising themselves.
Yeah.
Very brilliant.
You know, and then it's so important for some of our older young men who are out there to kind of take them by the hand. But then again, they're trying to find their own way as well. Yeah. So that's why it's so important. One is to get a trade up on you, to actually just kind of see what can you give back.
So some are born into it, some are introduced to it, some are intimidated into it, and some are just raising themselves and they think this is the quickest way, fastest way to get some money, or it's just sometimes quick fame, because being from the hood is pushed on upon from these rappers and stuff like that, because that's what you get from, if you go like from New York and you hear dude the rap thing, you want to be a rapper, or you want to do this. Sometimes people do it for a hobby. They don't really need to be somebody's cool career to go to. That's why we just gotta try to help them.
Hey, but thank you for being here, sir.
Hey man, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys, man. You guys are doing great. All right, thanks so much.
All right. Now, thank you for our special guest, man.
You did it.
Now let's finish the anime quiz, man.
Anime quiz. That's not good.
Hey, look, sir. What is Deathloop's quirk in My Hero Academia?
Now
It's not all one.
that's what I'm saying. One for all. Because I'm tripping. Because like,
Both of y'all, I just tricked y'all. Awesome. Anyway, next question.
I said that the first time.
Well, he right, but yeah, he said.
Go ahead.
All right. Okay. So complete the quote, right? It's over.
What is that?
The quote is, it's over. You gotta complete the quote.
What's this?
Over. It's over. It's over. Bro,
What anime is it?
bro. Y'all said
Anime. So
Dragon Ball Z, bro. Dang.
Oh, it's over 9,000.
Dang, bro.
it's over. The way he said it.
Yeah,
The way you said it.
Like, nobody can get it.
It's over.
And I did the movie, bro. I did the movie. He was like, it's over.
First of all,
Y'all should have seen it.
first of all, that
Okay,
that wasn't the movie.
that was the movie. He powered up.
No.
Yes, it
No.
was.
The
Yes,
dude had the little thing and it blew up. He was like,
Shut up.
it's over 9,000.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000!
That's what happened.
Why didn't it say some of the superhero's name in the associates?
Okay, because I don't think it's the same name
Yeah, I
as the show.
it's a thing.
it's a thing.
I know.
Okay.
Of course, you know it.
Nah, it's his name. It's his name.
It's right. Okay, so
Both, all of y'all is
what's his name?
It's Bald Pate.
Who calls him?
They was calling that in the building that they gave a ranks to.
What is one of the most distinctive features of a standard anime character design?
It's
No.
I said
Did you just?
ass.
Oh.
The standard of titties.
Oh yeah. That's actually true.
Y'all are wrong again. It's art.
Who cares about the eyes?
They have big eyes, bro.
I guess that's a gender neutral answer there.
Alright, yeah.
Who lost his eye? Why did Naruto? How did Naruto lose his eye?
Oh, fire talking.
They both say it. I can't hit his story.
Alright,
Class. So I'm going.
Thank y'all so much for watching this video.
Shout out to Dubs.
That's a joke.
Easy, baby. Thank you to our technician, cameraman, Mario, man. Shout out to the Kill, man.
You're literally a fact.
Mark,
Big
You're
and Sean for coming, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. Love y'all so much. Make sure y'all follow. Go follow our YouTube channel. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow our Instagram. Everything else.
and hopefully we can get Levi here on next week. Hopefully.
Okay, thank y'all so much, man.
And Levi sprained his ankle. He sprained his ankle and hurt his hand, so he couldn't make it today. He will.